YouTube! Little update on what I'm doing. Yeah, I know. You're gonna say, again? What the fuck is wrong with him? Is he out of his mind? That's what you guys are gonna say. No, I'm not going back to US Express if that's what you guys were thinking. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Unless they got local in my area, but that ain't gonna happen either. I actually did a video the other day, and it's still on my, I don't know, some kind of upload error. Maybe I'll still upload it. It's actually part 1 to this. But I had an interview the other day with McLane. I don't know if any of you guys ever heard of McLane. They're really big, pretty big company all over the, I guess United States. I guess they're everywhere. Had an interview with McLane. Interview went real well. Guy explained to me everything. Pretty quick interview. Wasn't hard. He didn't ask me all the difficult questions. Why do you want to work here? And tell me about yourself. All that crazy shit. He just told me about the company. Asked me about myself just a little bit. About my past employer and stuff like that. Seeing that I've been with Pepsi and US Express, did a little jumping around a little bit. But he was telling me, listen, man, a couple of guys that just got hired, he just hired 12 people. And he said, listen, man, some of them are having a rough time, they're complaining. And he's the operations manager. All right? I'm not going to say his name. But he's the operations manager. Okay? And he said, he told them, listen, you got to give it a chance, all right? The pay is good, all right? The pay constantly increases. You only work 3 days a week, all right? Every other day. You'll eventually go up to 4 days a week. Now, my terminal that I'll be in is about 20 minutes from my house, 15 minutes from my house. In Bensalem. It's a new location that they just started. And you only got to work 3 days a week. And eventually you'll go to 4 days a week. So your pay is like 60, late 50s, 60s, 60,000 a year. You'll be in the 60s pretty much. With the 3 loads a week, you'll be in the 60s. Once you hit your fourth load a week, you're in the 70s, and then you constantly go up in pay annually. Your benefits start the first day. You don't have to wait for benefits. None of that 90-day probation craziness. It starts the same day you start. You're pretty much unloading. It's a food company, so they do Wawa's. They do Family Dollar. They do a lot of those type of places. Now I forget excuse me. I don't remember if he told me the accounts that we will be doing. But it's pretty much food. Now you do unload the truck. All right, you have a ramp. It's rear load. Rear unload. Well, they do have the side door also. But I think for mostly it's you deliver from the rear and you come off the ramp and stuff like that. But you have a partner, so you guys both take turns driving. You don't drive far at my terminal. At the terminal I'm in, you go maybe 100 miles. That's it. Now you are paid. The way the pay structure is miles, the amount of product you're carrying. Like if you're carrying 30,000 pounds, you get paid off of how much you're carrying. So it'll go up and down. Like some loads you may only get $190 for that load. And then another load you carry that weighs more, it'll probably pay you 400 and something, 450, 490 for that load. So it all varies. You get paid for mileage, you get paid for the load, and you get paid for, I forget the third thing. So it's three different things you get paid. How they pay you. Pay is every 2 weeks. Pay is every 2 weeks with this company. I'm not a big fan of that, but what the hell are you going to do, right? I'm just so used to, you drive a truck, you get paid every week, every Friday. I like every Friday pay. Everybody likes every Friday pay, but it's fine. Now he did say during my training period, he says that if we're not meeting the quota, because they don't really expect us to hit the amount that they need us to hit weekly, we're guaranteed $1,800, right? No, I'm sorry. We'll get $1,800 every 2 weeks, but they throw in an additional $2,000. So we can't make anything less than $2,000 every 2 weeks. If we didn't get a chance to hit our load amount, I guess they have like some type of amount that they like us to hit. And they said, don't worry, if you don't hit it, it's fine, because eventually you will. They'll fix it so to make sure that we hit our quota. So our pay will be more than $2,000. It's just that we won't make anything less than $2,000 every 2 weeks. So really, that's $2,000. I mean, I make $1,000 a week now, so it's really not changing anything. So hopefully, my loads will be bigger. So I'll be more in the 3,000 range, every 2 weeks and things like that. You drive all type of trucks. Now, their trucks are automatic. The trucks are automatic. They don't drive manual. So they don't drive they only drive automatic. You guys take turns driving. What else do I want to say? Okay, so I'll jump to this. You go away for orientation is for 3 days. All right, you told me you have 3 days of orientation. After your 3-day orientation, I guess you go out for training, and I think it's for a week. I don't know why I want to say 2 weeks. He said you'll be away. I'll be away for it. But it might be like a week. At least a week you go away for your training. And he said that you'll get a different person. I won't stick with the same person that for training. But I guess they put you in a hotel. They do pay for your food and everything. They pay for all your meals and stuff like that. It is paid training. I'm thinking the training is what your regular pay, because after your orientation, then you're going to be out running. So yeah, that's the case. And then you work every other day. So when you go out your first. Say if my route starts out on Monday, so I may go out Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I'll go out, do my route Monday, come back home. I'm off Tuesday. Then I go back out Wednesday, come back home. Thursday I'm off, and it'll keep going like that. And then Friday I'll go out, come back. Saturday and Sunday I'm off. Now I will get an extra stop in, so eventually. So it'll be it can either go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or it can be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, or something like that. Which I don't. It doesn't matter to me how they put me, but I would like at least a weekend off. I'm sorry, like a weekend day off. Just because my son is going to be playing baseball and stuff like that. So I at least want to be able to go to a game, stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. What I would say is that they are doing a mass hiring. Now I will say that they're not just hiring at the location that I'm going to. They are hiring a lot. If you go on Indeed.com or you go on their website, McLean, you will see that I'm positive they'll be hiring in your area. They're always hiring. They're actually coming to my school on Saturday, which I will be there at Allstate. Where they're going to have a career fair at Allstate Career School on Saturday, which I'll more than likely be there. So just to go, just to mingle, I'll see some people that I went to class with and stuff like that. So I'll be there for that. And that's pretty much it. This company I'm with right now it has its ups and downs. It's cool. The job has really good potential to be a good company. But they're a $1 billion company, this company I'm with, this recycling company. Billions of dollars they make annually, right? And for some reason, it seems like they just don't care about their equipment, like their trucks. Like they have fuel leaks, they don't want to fix it. They got oil leaks, they don't want to fix it. They don't want to change tires. And you got to refuse to drive it in order for them to even consider fixing it. And if you refuse, they'll just probably give you another truck if they have another one available. Or you'll just be sitting there on downtime until they fix it. So, you have to take care of your license. I always tell you guys, you got to take care of your license. And I don't let them... I'm not going to allow them to mess my license up with a fuel leak. A massive fuel leak. You can see it is pouring all over the ground. Now, I do a school district. I do a lot of schools. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is schools. And most of my route is all schools. I'll have like 30, 38, 39 stops. And they're in 35 of them will be schools. You can't leak fuel on their property where the kids are playing. And I have to tell these people that, I tell them, listen, either fix it or I don't take the truck. Outside of that, that's a hefty license. That's a hefty violation. Also, let me tell you this. So, some of these guys are pretty... And some of these guys got years, 20 years experience. 15 years experience. And they don't know federal laws. Now, mind you, yes, I haven't been out of school that long. But they don't even know that they're not allowed to work over 12 hours without taking a 30-minute break. It needs to be documented. They need a logbook. And I'm sitting there talking to about 3 of them yesterday. They're like, shit, a couple of them didn't know. And I'm like, yeah, you got to document it. Some of them guys are working 15 hours a day. They don't understand. If you get into an accident, right, and you're in violation by working over 12 hours, locally, I'm talking about locally, local driving. If you have the intentions on working over a 12-hour period and you do not take a lunch break within your first 8 hours, you're in violation. So if you get into an accident over that 12 hours, they're gonna wear your ass out. Not only that, if you get pulled over, stopped, or anything, and you're in violation, they're gonna shut you down because they don't know how long you've been driving because it hasn't been logged. They're gonna be able to look at your paperwork and see what time you started. And they're going to say, when did you take your lunch break? It's now 6 o'clock at night. And they're not going to have it documented. They're going to shut you down, and you're going to get a fine. So, not only that, right? This company, we really don't go out of state, all right? There's one dump yard that we can go to that's in Camden, New Jersey. One guy in particular I know that goes to Camden to dump. He doesn't realize, and I didn't get a chance to tell him, but only a very few, and I think I might be one of the only ones, that my medical card is for everywhere. His medical card is only for the state of Pennsylvania. He's going to New Jersey to dump. DOT sits at those yards all the time. If he gets stopped and they ask for their medical card and he runs in and sees he's not allowed to operate in New Jersey and he has that medical card, that's a violation. So now today we had a safety meeting, right? After my conversation with a group of people, they handed everybody logbooks. Everybody got a logbook. He got the supervisors are all there. They got a big ass box. 5 a.m. I'm late for the meeting because I didn't give a shit. I didn't give a shit. And I walk in and I look around and everybody got logbooks in their hands. Don't get a logbook now. You guys have been operating for years without logbooks. And I come in, I've been here, 2 months? And I have a conversation with a couple people, and now you guys are throwing logbooks at everybody, saying, listen, now I didn't make it there for the first part, but I asked the guy that I talked to all the time, I said, listen, why did they give you guys what did they say about the logbook? He's saying, listen, we can't work over 12 hours or without taking a break and stuff like that. We have to log. I said, oh, okay. So, like, why wait? Why wait until that time? You know? So these guys are crazy, man. But that's just, I mean, every company you go to, man, no matter what, there's always going to be its ups and downs. It's always going to be an ups and downs. So you really got to go to a company where you think that, let me see. Go to a company where, if I'm talking about local, if you're going local, go to a company where you feel that it will benefit you the most. Everyone has their own life, their own personal life, and what they need at that time. You know, you understand? So when you're looking for a local job, don't rush. If you don't have to. If you have to get a job immediately, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, you have children, bills, this and that. But if you have the chance, take your time and get a couple of offers and then make your decision. That way you're not jumping around like me. You know, you don't want to jump around. But I definitely see myself here for a while, for a long time actually, because the amount of stuff that it has, the 401k, which is a very good company match that I need, because, to be honest with you, I have not started saving for retirement, and I haven't had the chance to. So, and so with this company, the match is very good, and so I plan on being here for a while. Me and my friend, we both applied. He didn't get called yet. I got called this morning, but his interview was the day after mine. His interview was on a Tuesday. Mine was on a Monday. So I'm hoping that they call him tomorrow, and that'll be good. But any questions, feel free to ask.